How you doing? It's Sue 35 coming to you live. You may know me from Podbean Podcast, Returning Citizens. I'm here today to introduce you to a new platform of Returning Citizens, which is my live broadcasting here on YouTube. So right now, I would like for you to hit the subscribe button. And by doing that, you will stay updated with new events and new episodes coming from me, your host. And for those of you right now who may not be familiar with my podcast, it's a podcast about returning citizens, those who are coming home from prison and making sure that those people have a fair shot and opportunity at that second chance. And a lot of people, not to go too much into details because this is just an introduction, but a lot of people when they see felons come home and they hear about ban the box or felon-friendly companies, they just think, oh wow, there's so many things out there for if an individual wants to do something, they'll be allowed to. But I want to let individuals know that the different in felonies are critical. A non-violent felon is more acceptable than a violent offense. Me, myself personally, I have a violent offense. And I have found it very difficult going through the process of interviews and employment opportunities that, I get through the interviews. It's looking promising. And then when the background check come and it reveals that my offense is actually a violent offense, I'm 99% not likely to get the job. So I'm bringing awareness to making sure that when we give our felons the chance to come home, that we ensure that they actually have the opportunity to, if they put forth the effort, to stay home, and they're not released into a society that gives them nothing and no other choice but to commit other offenses. And no one wants that. We want to make America great again. So I want you to come join me in this journey, and I encourage everyone to not only to remember your history and those who have paved the way for us to live comfortable as we do. I want you to come with me and create history, for the next generation. Someone did it for us, so I think it's only right for us to ensure that the things that are not right in our day and time, that we fight and we reform those things to ensure that those in the next generation doesn't have to go through the same hardship as we do. So that's what the podcast is about. Once again, hit the subscribe button. And before I go, I want to also remind y'all of the importance of making sure that anytime you leave the house, that you are making sure you're keeping yourself safe and you're keeping others safe. This pandemic has really shown us the importance of not being selfish, and that no matter what class you're in, whether it's high class, low class, poverty, that this pandemic does not discriminate. So it takes all of us collectively to come together and to try to get this world back on the right path so we can all get back to living. And in order to do this, we have to not think of ourselves. We have to think of everybody. Wearing this mask does not just keep you safe. It keeps everyone safe. And the quicker that we can stop new cases from coming in, and we allow the medical field to take care of the already patients who are already diagnosed, and we get them well, the sooner we can have less fatalities and the sooner we can get back to living. Because I know everybody ready to go out, swim in a pool, go to a concert, go to a basketball game. So the quicker that we follow these rules and keep ourselves safe to die down on the new cases, the quicker we can get back to living. So until next time, once again, subscribe to the channel, Returning Citizens. And this is a movement, people. We are on a movement, people. So join me in this movement. Till next time.